I love everything you post on your social media. I follow you. I love when you're so open about everything with mental health and all of that. Tell me about removing your implants. You know, Chrissy Teigen was just very vocal talking about doing it for her and how she feels now. What was behind your decision?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much I had just been through a lot of like minor health issues over the years that I couldn't really, on paper I'm fine, but like I just had stomach issues and food sensitivities that kept getting worse. And so I'm someone who always likes to dig deeper and like find out what it could be contributed from. And I came across something called breast implant illness. And I am someone who is a 0 to 100 person, and when I commit, I really truly commit. And kind of seeing that just made me realize like I just wanted that toxicity out of my body. And maybe in my 20s, unfortunately, I felt like I needed that. But I am on the road of living a non-toxic life. I do think there's still a balance, and I actually launched a health and wellness site called Frenchie, and it's really about my journey through all of those things. And I came out on my social media talking about that because I felt like if I was going to be in the health and wellness space, it's important to be honest with what I've gone through and sometimes the negative experiences I've had with stuff. So it's just like I really was excited and nervous. It's hard to be vulnerable, but obviously with my album Symptoms and talking about anxiety and depression, that was hard as well. But to see the response and how much support, it's been overwhelming. And especially with Frenchie, like so many people are just, I have people texting me being like, you're going to help so many people. And it's just, I don't know, this time right now, I just feel you got to be honest, and
Yeah.
and it's scary to be vulnerable, but I think that's how we connect, and we're not able to be with each other right now, but I really want to connect with my audience and my fans and talk about like my journey and build that community and just hear what they have to say about stuff.
What were you most nervous about posting that?
I think just the response of it, just obviously, I've always kept a very, I share a lot of my life on social media, but I kept a boundary of like private stuff, keeping private. And the more I felt like I was opening up, I felt more free.
Yeah.
And I definitely felt like, obviously, like I've gone through just this journey with health and wellness and meeting with non holistic doctors and holistic doctors. And I just have so much knowledge and I know so many experts. And I just felt like if I'm going to do this, like I've got to, I have to have an honest approach to it, and I have to be real and share my experiences. And I think it was just like, it's just nerve wracking to be vulnerable in front of a lot of people, and you just don't know how people are going to react. And so it was definitely scary the morning of posting the picture and talking about that stuff. I think obviously it's just like feeling like, oh, I hope no one judges me for stuff I've done, because I judged myself in my past choices. But I've gone to a place where I've forgiven myself for those things as well. So it feels so good. It feels freeing to just be able to be like, I can just talk about these things and tell people my experiences. And I really, it's so worth it. It's so worth it to be real and to be honest.
Did you see Zac Efron, where his new show going on? He's got the full beard. And Ashley, he's been
yes,
body shamed. They're saying he has a dad bod. What's up with that?
I mean, he is like, I had so much fun watching that show. I just felt like it was such a different side of him that I hadn't seen before. Like I've never seen him do anything reality wise. And he's so passionate about that stuff. And so I was just really, I enjoyed it. It made me want to eat better. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, he's like outdoorsy guy, which I never realized. And you are decorator design queen. We have never really discussed this. Tell everybody how great you are at this. And I'm serious. 1,000 friends ask her to decorate their homes. I'm not even talking decorate. I'm talking like demolishing, building. You do it all.
Yes. I have definitely over the years flipped a lot of homes. I have a father who is a contractor, so he helps obviously all the time. And through that, I worked with amazing interior designers and just learned from them. And I think this quarantine has showed me, I was like trying to, kick those quarantine blues of like kind of having the highs and lows. And I was like, okay, like what can I do to be creative? And I just started mood boarding for my friends for interior design stuff. I use a lot of Pinterest pictures. And it's really, it's a passion of mine, and it's cool because it really has nothing to do with the business that I've been in for a long time. So it's really just like a passionate hobby, and it's fun to help my friends.
And you know what I like? You can control that, right? I mean, you control your new music that you put out, but a lot of times with acting roles, it has to be the right fit. So I love this side for you. Guys, she's so good at it. You could get like a magazine going, Ashley, right? With all your ideas. They're yelling in the back.
Right?
Yes.
It'd be so much fun.
And I apologize for this. I didn't know you were Candace, and I love Phineas and Ferb. Like, this is my jam. How did I never know you're not Candace? All these years you and me together, we never discussed.
I know. It's so funny. A lot of fans are finding out that I'm Candace as well. And it's so weird. It's been something that's been a part of my life for so long. We've done this for 10 years, and then obviously had 3 years off from the series, and now we're back with this movie. But yeah, Candace is fun. She's actually one of my favorite characters I've ever played because she's so crazy.
What about the songs? Do you have a favorite song of Candace's? They Had Me at the Aglet was the first one that Phineas and Ferb sang. But do you have a favorite?
Yeah. I would have to say a favorite of mine would be Squirrels in My Pants.
Squirrels in My Pants.
The series. But there's another really amazing song. It's the opening scene to this movie called Beautiful Day. It really encaptures Candace's like whole, like just who she is as a person, and the fans who have grown up with Phineas and Ferb are going to be so excited when they see this opening scene.